Cool. Okay. I got half of them done. I got 4 more I need to do. I need it on Infernian. Let me real quick pull up my other thing real quick. So next is vampires. Cool.
Hello, motherfucker.
Mr. Direxus, yo, what up? What you got going on? What is up? We out here doing a bunch of math. Cool. Well, we about to be. Yo, just got my new network adapter working. That thing crashed the whole time. Oh, that looks complex. It's not too bad. We're just setting stats, pretty much. But your network adapter, what does that do? Is it for your, like, internet or something like that? But yeah, we're just setting base stats for when you select the different classes. Cool. So, using ChatGPT to help me, it's helping me set the base stats, kind of put in all the things that I wanted. right here, and I think I did pretty good at distributing the stats, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Two. Yes, for my WLAN, just had my old Samsung S20 plugged in, enabled USB tethering to have internet on my computer. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Damn. Well, hey, got a nice little upgrade though. Solid little upgrade. Hell yeah. That's dope. Vampire's gonna be OP other than the one little disadvantage they have. Right. Yeah. Cool. So now I gotta set all this other shit though. This is the hard part. This is where I actually have to do math. So that'll be 105. 105. Right. Yeah. 105. 105. 105. 105. I'm also just gonna make a little thing over here that kind of... Actually, I should make it above. It kind of says what each stat controls. Just so I don't forget. Easy to forget. Okay. Controls physical / pierce and strike defense. Pierce and strike. Oh. And melee damage. There we go. I just want to copy this. Say what dexterity controls. Right, so all that controls, yeah. Cool. Now. Intelligence. Controls. Mana. And magic, fire, poison, and mystic defense. Magic, fire, poison, and mystic. Mystic, defense, and magic damage. Cool. Okay, so endurance. Stamina. And physical slash pierce and strike defense. Strike defense. Cool. Vex, yo, you have been here for way too long. Did you finish setting up classes? Nope. We're still setting up classes, but nah, I took a break for a little while. I just got back on, like, maybe, how long ago? Like, 20 minutes ago, not even. But what up? What you got going on? Yeah, nah, right now we're setting up stats for classes. The starter stats that you get. That's kind of what we're doing at the moment. Right now I'm just taking some notes for what the different stats controls. That way I don't forget. So now we just need stealth, luck, charisma, and wisdom. I mean, that should be pretty easy. Please make Necros OP as fuck. There'll be a little... there's gonna be a solid range in what happens. I actually use ChatGPT to kind of help if you kind of want to see... So I gave ChatGPT basically what I wanted out of a stat system and kind of what each class was. And I think it actually kind of spread out the stats pretty nicely. So for Necromancer, they get a lot of intelligence, luck, and wisdom. So a lot of magic. Yeah. Get 3 intelligence. And the stats are kind of going to be like Elden Ring. These are just going to be like starting stats. And we have the ability to... We're setting up a way for if you don't like the initial starting stats, you can change them. So if you look on the menu here, we have the stat menu. So the starting stats are just going to be kind of like recommendation. But you'll have a certain number of like starting stat points that you can play with if you wanted to. So like we'll have this menu here where say it gave you a bunch of points in something that you don't want. You could still come in and like take the points out of that and put it somewhere else if you wanted it to. So really you could kind of do whatever you want as starting stats. So the stat points we're setting up right now are just kind of like recommended suggested stat points for the character, because each character is also going to have, like, you know, advantages and disadvantages, kind of like buffs and debuffs to each class. So yeah, these stats are just going to be like a standard build. Yeah. So like when you click the button, it'll kind of give you like a standard like starting build, and but you can still come in and change the initial like stats and stuff. And then we also have a menu that we're not going to work on right now. It'll be a little bit later. Let me find the menu. There's going to be a menu called Starter Skills. We haven't done anything on it yet because we don't know what the skills are going to be yet. But yeah, there'll be another menu where you can come in, click the Starter Skills button, and you'll have a few options per each class for different starter skills that you can choose. So that'll also be a thing. So for different classes, you'll have different starter skills that you can choose. Yeah. Will each class also get their own class-related weapons? Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, so like depending on the class, we won't let you control that. So depending on your class, you will be given a specific weapon that class starts with. Same with like equipment, like your armor and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on a bunch of weapons and stuff at some point. Right now I only have one sword. So let's go ahead and put this here. Yeah, and right here, all I'm doing right here is writing notes for myself so I don't forget what each stat controls. Because I did a bunch of stuff in my head earlier to know what each stat is doing, but I'm gonna need some notes to remind myself later in case I forget. So we need... Stealth is pretty self-explanatory. It's just gonna control the range and which enemies can hear you or notice you if you're going stealthy. Yeah. That's pretty self-explanatory. So luck is gonna be this is just gonna control the type of loot you might be able to get. Luck controls the quality of loot that can drop or appears in chests. Yeah. One vote for unlimited carry weight. You know, I honestly debated that. I thought about doing unlimited carry weight, but that just makes it too easy. Makes it too easy. I really debated it. I thought about it. But, I mean, you got stats to control your carry weight. Plus, we might put, like, different equipment in there, too, that increases your carry weight and stuff. But yeah, I think having carry weight is a good thing because, you know, it just adds because like it's gonna be like a mix between like RPG and like Souls-ish. So like, you know, your carry weight will control your movement speed and stuff. So you kind of want to maintain that if you're in a hard fight. Vakine, what's up, Vakine? What you got going on? What up, what up? Charisma, this is gonna just kind of control the response of like NPCs under certain situations. Chillin', I could feels. We're kind of working out our stat system right now. Setting our stats to our starter classes. And right here, I'm just kind of taking notes. Damn you. Damn you. Yeah, right here, I'm just kind of taking notes so I don't forget what the damn stats do. Charisma controls, potential, positive, and negative responses to NPCs. Yeah, that's basically what that'll do. Or like, I guess, and chances for opting out of hard situations, kind of. Yeah, something like that. Palworld has had that. If you have too much weight, your character got slower and slower until you couldn't move anymore. But changed it that you won't stop moving if you're overweighted, because the player hated that. Yeah, we won't make it so that you completely stop. So like once you hit a certain point, it'll slow you down, but like it's not gonna be like how Palworld did it. Like the way I played Palworld a bit, and they made it so you would go slower and slower and slower. So the way we're gonna do it is just like, if you hit a certain point, you're just gonna go like a certain like slow speed. Like it's not gonna make you like completely stop or go slower and slower and slower. So many points? Yeah, we got a shit ton of stats. We got a shit ton of stats. Yeah, I mean, these are it's kind of all the stats in one, though. Like, we have our attributes. We have our, like, player stats, like the health and all of that. We have the level. We have, like, the XP, all our defense stats, and our damage stats down here. So, yeah. So, slowing a character down until he can't move anymore wouldn't be a loved feature, but slowing down the walk speed is okay? Yeah, that's all it would be, is just slowing down the walk speed, pretty much. Like, you won't be able to run, would be basically what it is. Isaac, gotta have the carry weight. What I'm trying to figure out is a way to do inventory similar to how Bethesda does it. No item slots, just lists. Just lists. I would have to look at one of their inventories. Which inventory specifically are you thinking of? We're doing slots, but we're doing ours more organized. Like, we'll have everything categorized. Like, we'll have certain menus for certain item types. Not everything going into one inventory. It's all going to be separated into, I think we have 11 different inventories. Let me look. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we have 11 different inventories. Yeah, I was thinking about Fallout. That carry weight system was kind of nice. What was their carry weight system like? I've never played Fallout. A list is easier than a slot system, I guess. I think the hard thing is a list would be the ability to sort the list. It would work the same. The only thing that would be different, I think the hard part with the list is that you have to generate new slots based on, you have to like build more slots in inventory space based on items that you've picked up. Which I don't know, you kind of have to do that anyways, depending on if you have an inventory limit or not. Yeah, it just depends. Yeah, the way we're doing inventory is it's gonna be slots, but we're just having it more organized. Like we have potions going into a potion inventory, weapons going into a weapon inventory, along with actually yeah, all the weapons. These are all the weapon types. Armor's all going into an armor inventory. Mount stuff. I built a mount inventory. I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be adding a mount yet or not, but I went ahead and built it. Food and drink will all go into its own inventory. Other and junk, like sell items pretty much, will go into their own inventory. Alchemy stuff will go into its own inventory. Crafting stuff will go into its own inventory. Bombs will go into its own inventory. Books and letters will go into its own inventory, and then quest stuff will go into its own inventory. Oh, we got friggin' ads. Mounts and pets are amazing in RPGs, yeah. I just never built a mount system, so that one's... We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. I would like to add one. I just, I've never done that, so we'll see how that works out. So, we'll see. I'm planning on it. It just depends on if I can pull it off or not. Might have to do a lot of studying to pull that one off. Let's see. I don't know how else to word it, but here, let me just pull up the YouTube. It's hard as hell to see here. Or maybe I'll see it better here. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull up the YouTube. Hard as hell to read. I'm just gonna leave this up in the background just in case. And just in case that shit happens where it's just hard to read. I don't know how else to word it, but instead of having your items in limited square pockets, all your items are just listed down. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of like Elden Ring, right? Like, they have their own little sections in a list, but if you fill that list up, it just adds like another row, and then you start filling in that row of things. Kind of like that. But, I mean, you could do that with a slot inventory. You could do the same thing with a slot-based inventory. You could do the same thing. Maybe something like you can access the chest of your unused inventory whenever you camp. Yeah, I don't see why not. Like, you're talking about, like having, like, say if you have a chest, having a chest that you could put stuff away in, and then just having, like, a system to where you can kind of camp anywhere you want to, kind of thing. And being able to access all that stuff from there. A Melanovic 23 screen. All Bethesda inventory system is everything in one, but Souls-likes are like this. Your separated items. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we're kind of, I guess, we're going for a mixed. I mean, The Witcher does it this way. They have all of theirs separated. But yeah, we're going for a mix between like Souls-ish with some RPG stuff. We have a bit of a mixed bag of things going on here. Okay, so this one is going to be Wisdom. Wisdom controls. This one's gonna probably be the stat point that gets used the least, but it's gonna control what you call it. Like certain lines in dialogue will open whether you have wisdom or not. which can change the results of things. Yeah. Pretty much I never played the Elder Scrolls games, but in Fallout, all your ammo is listed down. Weapons, armor, miscellaneous. And items in inventory don't influence weight. Only items on a player that are equipped. That is Souls-like system. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we're gonna do the opposite. So like, I think we're gonna do it, the items in inventory are gonna control weight rather than the Souls-like ways where equipped item controls the weight, because we're gonna have a lot of looting. So like, we're doing like a mix between like Souls and RPG. So we're gonna have some Souls elements and some RPG elements. But we're definitely gonna have like a lot of looting and stuff like that. So I'd rather put carry weight being controlled by like looting, since that's gonna be like a big thing that you do. J-Rap Studio, OMG, hey. What's up, J-Rap? What you got going on? What up, what up? Okay, so this one... we need to do some math here. So, endurance... That'll give you... Where's our carry weight? That'll give you 105... 105 level. This will put you at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Level 6. Oh, this is where I really need to pull out the calculator. So, yeah, let me just pull out the calculator here. On the XP needed. So, for your first level, you'll need 100 XP to get to that. And then everything after that is going to be multiplied by like 20%. So, for level 2, it'll be 120. Level 3, it'll be 144. Level 4, it'll be 172.8. Level 5, it'll be 207.36. And level 6 will be 248.832. Yeah. Just logging into UE5. Nice, nice. Time to get some work done. Hell yeah. What is on the list of things to do today? Okay, so physical defense. That'll be... Let me look at how I was doing it here. That'll be 2. Okay. We're adding 2. That'll be 2. Hold up. Why did I... Okay. Yeah, that'll be 2 on all of those. Plus 2. That'll be 4 on physical slash pierce and strike. Magic defense. We have 2 intelligence, so that'll be 2 on magic, 2 on fire, and 2 on poison, and 2 on mystic. Endurance, we've already done that. Dexterity, that'll give us 2 on ice defense. That'll give us 4 range damage. And intelligence, that'll give us +5. Yeah, +5. And then same for strength. That'll give us +5. Cool, so that one's done. That one's done. So now we got 3 more. Work on elevator movement and NPCs. Hells yeah. Well, hopefully it goes good. Hopefully it goes good. We out here setting stat points for our starter classes. Sets vampire. There we go. Right. We also need to add this over here. Vampire selected. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so now we need to do... That was the next one. Next one is... Gorgons. Yeah. Okay. Custom event. Gorgon selected. Cool. We'll go ahead and add that over here. Gorgon selected. Cool. I just need to copy this. I need to get the Gorgon button. On clicked. Bind event to on clicked. Cool. And custom event is gonna be set Gorgon. Gotcha. Set Gorgon. Cool. Let's pull in the function. Okay. So, let's see. Strength 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 3, 1, 1, 1, and 1. So that'll make you a level 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Level 4. And that'll make your current health 110. Max health 110. Current mana 100. Max mana 100. Endurance, that'll make it 110. 110. That'll make your carry weight 110 as well. 110. Oh, wait a minute. We don't want your current carry weight. It'll be 110. We leave that 0 for now. I think I did the same thing on the last one. Leave that 0. Okay. Now we need XP needed. That'll be this. I have level 4s on a bunch, so let me just copy this. Like that. Physical defense, that will be 4, I believe. Hold on. Oh, I did that wrong over here. Should be 2 for this one. Oh, yeah, no, 4 because of the endurance. That's right. Just undo that. That was right. The music stopped. Why you stop? Which also, that would be physical defense. That'd be 4 plus 4. That would give you 8 for this character. 8. Right, let me think about that. Yeah, that would be 8 off the rip. Yeah. Then, let's see. So we need fire defense, intelligence 0. So 0 on all of that. Dexterity, all of that's 0. Range damage will just be 2. Alright. We look back here. No. Okay, I did some math wrong somewhere around here. Range damage 4. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I did some math wrong somewhere around here. So we'll make it 0. And then we'll do dexterity 3. We'll make that. Actually, no, this is dexterity 2. We'll make that 2. We'll make that one 4. And then that should be. Why the hell is it 10 over here? That's very wrong, 2. It'll be 0. And here, it'll be 2. And then here, it'll be 0. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Cool. So I think that puts this one as done. No. Yes. Yeah. Right. Yes. Just double check. Yeah. Cool. There we go. So 2 more. It's gonna be Necro and the Reaver one. Cool. So we need this guy. Necro. Mancer button. Unclicked. Cool. And custom
Yeah, it's gonna be
events.
fun on the bun.
Dennis Wu 1993. I appreciate the follow. Welcome in. Are you also a dev? So this is gonna be sets Necromancer. Cool. We'll pull in this guy. Hell yeah. Yeah, I make architecture assets. I don't know why I shit the bed on saying that. But hell yeah, that's dope. Mainly Blender just got my stuff approved for the Unreal Marketplace. Oh, nice. Nice. Definitely down to learn more. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've never sold anything on the Marketplace. How hard was that? Was it kind of a bitch and a half? I also use Blender and stuff. I do kind of a bunch of the hats. Doing solo work. Kind of got to fill a bunch of the roles. Okay, so this one's Necro. Let me go back and look at what we're doing. 1, 1, and 3. 1, 1, 2. 1. 100. 100. This will put mana at 110. 110. Button blender, if you have a door asset and you want a white and black door, you need 2 unique assets, right? For the 2 different materials. That's the way they want you to do it. But in Unreal, it has to be a single asset, and then you give them the different color after. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. So they just wanted you to tweak some things like that. So endurance, that'll put us at 100. 100. Carry weight. Current will be 0. Max will be 100. This will put us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Level 5. Cool. Arc of Theon. Yo, I got my train system working. Any idea how to allow a character to keep the velocity of a moving object? My dude keeps falling whenever he jumps while on moving train. So I would make a variable called train velocity, and then get the velocity of the train, and then set that to your velocity variable. And then when you jump, say like if is on train and you jump, set velocity to that. That's probably what I would try. Something like that. Thank you, sir. No problem. No problem. Then you need a second door asset for a different color. But yeah, in Unreal, it has to be the same asset. Took me... Oh, God. It's Lord Kitty.
Holy mother of God!
But yeah, in Unreal, has to be the same asset. Took me 2 weeks to fix. Saved 1 gigabyte of RAM and 400 megabytes of data, though. Damn. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's Walt. That is Walt. That is Walt.
Motherfucker.
Lord Kitty, what up, Lord Kitty? Junum, yo, what's up, Junum? What you got going on? What you got going on, Lord Kitty and Junum? What up, what up? Yo, how's it going, bro? What up? We out here working on our stats. We're almost done with them here. Well, kinda. We're almost done with this part of doing the stats. Designing a UI in XAML? Hell yeah, how's it going? How's it been? Has it been all you ever wished for? Let's see what you posted. Let's take a look. Oh, damn, this is actually really, really good. Damn. Shit looks nice. Really, really nice. So when you make, like, you know, a system like this and sell it on the marketplace, do they require you to use your own textures, or are you allowed to use, like, Megascan textures, or, like... What are the rules on that? I've always been curious about that. Yeah, this shit looks good. I dig it. Fabulous? Hell yeah, that's good. That's good. Creating my whole weather system with that course that I sent in Discord. And in the course, have a topic on landscape material? Hell yeah. Yeah, I've actually found a new landscape material that I'm gonna buy here in a few days. When I get my Twitch payout, I'm gonna buy one of these guys. I'll show you. It's one that someone recommended yesterday. Oh, we got friggin' ads. I'll just wait on the ads. Damn, I feel like that was fast for the second ad. Damn, the price is high. 65 bucks. Hey, it's a nice one, and it works at 5.3. Daylight robbery, that is. Hey, it's a damn good material from the looks of it. And I asked the dude the question about the things I was looking for in it, and he responded. And it does exactly what I wanted to do, so I'm buying this bad boy. Yeah, this is the one we're gonna get. This is the one we're gonna get. Just wait for a sale, I would, yeah, but then I have to wait around on building shit for my game if I just want to wait for a sale. And I'd rather just not do that, because I'm like already building the game, so I need to replace shit like now. Choosing that Lumen Magic? Hell yeah, yeah, Lumen's amazing. Yeah, I love Lumen. And these are already done in Blender back in August. Yeah, these are CCO, thank you. These are from Ambient CG and Polyhaven. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Creative Commons? Hell yeah. Okay, so you can use stuff like that for textures and stuff. That's dope. That's good to know. Oh, nice. That is awesome. Hell yeah. Daylight robbery, that is. Just wait for sale. Yeah, I don't want to wait on a sale. And who knows, this might not ever go on sale. Who knows if it'll go on sale. And have pretty textures, damn. Yeah. Makes sense. By the way, I don't think they care too much about pricing. Yeah, okay, that's cool then. That's good to know. These will be 160 bucks per pack of 20 houses. That's not too bad for like 20 damn houses. I've seen some packs coming with like 5 houses being around like the same price. If it does go on sale, what's not to say the sale won't happen until 2 or 3 years or even longer? Exactly. Like, why wait? Why wait around on a sale when, like, I could just buy it here in a couple of days? Now put out every single house as a single release as well for about 40 bucks. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I've seen some people do some stuff like that. Where they, yeah, they kind of split up like a full pack into smaller packs. Not a bad idea. That plugin is feature rich. Go for it at the full price. It's actually a pretty badass little plugin if y'all want to see what it does. I'll pull up some of the videos from it. It's got some pretty cool features, so I think 65 bucks is worth it. Let me just pull up the showcase thing. I guess we could leave the music on. And not Valheim, though. Get the hell out of here, YouTube. There we go. Or it could happen in a few days. It'd be like 70% off. Hey, maybe it'll happen the day that I'm looking to buy it. You never know. You never know. Yeah, I'm not waiting around on no sale, though. Yeah, the 160 bucks of mine is designed to take advantage of sales. Hell yeah. Tonight I sold that 20 pack as well for 40 bucks on ArtStation. Oh, hell yeah. Because they have Valentine's Day sale? Oh, I hate Valentine's Day. Oh, you play Valheim too, by the way? Oh, I love Valheim. Valheim's like straight up one of my favorite games ever. GWI Dev? What's up, GWI Dev? What up? What you got going on? Yeah, this pack is pretty cool. This is the one where, so they got like things to control the terrain and stuff. I mean, it's cool. I'm not really too worried about that. Like, you can control the height maps and stuff with it. They've got, you know, it does basically everything that my auto landscape material right now does. And it works in 5.3, which is kind of the main selling point for me. It doesn't break in 5.3. and it looks damn good. And you can have all the grass layers and stuff like I already do. But yeah. Let's go. If you ever look for a server and or a Discord call when you're playing, I got you. I'm hosting a server for some friends. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played. Well, it's been a few months. But, yeah, man. If I ever dive back into it, I probably will at some point. For sure, man. I love me some Valheim. My last run, I was doing a modded run of it. A bunch of crazy mods. Yeah. The pack looks hella good. I'm just gonna buy it in a few days so I can move on to and actually upgrade my damn project to 5.3. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, play since November? Oh, is that like when you started playing it? Like your first time playing it was in November? We're at Plains now? Ooh, Plains is dope. Plains is dope. Yeah, I've done like two full runs of the game. Or I guess one before Mistlands existed and one after Mistlands. So this is a full game you're making? This is a full game we're attempting to make. Keyword. Yeah, we're trying. Yeah, we're not very far into it. We're about a month and a half into it. Something like that. We're not very far into it. Can you drop the link to that asset? I want to look at it. Sure. Is there an easy way to do this? I might have to pull it up on the website. How do I just pull this up on like Google? I guess I could just look up the marketplace on Google. And then just look it up. What's it called? Magic something. Magic map? Yeah, this guy. And then I will drop a link to it through the Twitch. Thank you, no problem. No problem. Yeah, so we've been diving into looking for auto materials to replace the one that I have since it doesn't work in 5.3. And that seems to be the one that's kind of the best in the price range from what I've looked at. Hydrate? I shall. I appreciate. Yeah, Impulse bought it on in a Steam sale. Oh, nice. Maybe one day I'll look into making a city builder or something. Hell yeah. Yeah, city builders could be cool. You're talking about like a simulation type game, almost like SimCity or like City Skylines or something. Who's talking to me? I'm talking to everybody. Light mode? Light mode? Oh, talk about ChatGPT. Can I change this to dark mode? Is there a way to do that? Yeah, you know, Banished, right? I'm not familiar with Banished. I'm not familiar with that one. Yeah, you can change it to dark mode? Yeah, your Twitch is light mode. Oh, my Twitch. How do I change it? I changed my YouTube. Oh, my YouTube switched. I just realized my YouTube was back in light mode too. I switched that the other day. I guess it got switched. Let me switch that back. I cleared all my cache and stuff the other day because of some issues. I guess it switched everything back. Let me change that. Here we go. How do I change that on Twitch? Is it the same thing over here? Dark theme. Okay, there we go. And then ChatGPT, you said I could do that in ChatGPT too? Lord Kenny? How do I do that? I don't know. I'm not too worried about it in ChatGPT. Banished is fucking dope. Let's look at it. Is it on Steam? For me, that pack cost 65, 54 bucks. But that's what it cost for me too. 65 bucks was the price. Yeah. Banished is a survival city builder. Let's look at it. Banished. Let's turn the music off. Hell yep. I did games like this. Yeah, I think I could probably get into this. Hell yeah. Oh shit, everything's on fire. What kind of survival is it though? Is it just like keep your people alive from weather, or they're like zombies or something like that? Like what is the survival aspect of it? I haven't really seen that yet, I guess. Is it just survival from nature in general? ChatGPT, click your name in the bottom left, click settings and go to general and set theme to dark. Oh nice, we'll do that when we get off here. So instead of money taxes, your city runs on resources. It's a classic in the genre. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw this one on my wish list so I can remember to give it a look at some point. I think I heard something about the studio who made Banished is making something new. Hell yeah, that could be dope. By the way, this guy made a custom engine for this, and those assets are texture baked in Blender. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, this one is truly amazing. Here, I'll throw it on my wish list so I can try to grab it at some point. Hell yeah. So let's change our dark mode in ChatGPT. Is it down here? Settings. Themes. Dark. There we go. There we go. It's very difficult to make $65 here. Unfortunately, I won't be able to buy a pack, buy this pack anytime soon. Damn, yeah. Brazil, man, Brazil, yeah. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty damn tough there. Yeah, mainly food. Like, if you run out of food, everyone stops working and being hungry and dying. So you get a chain reaction of shrinking population. Yeah, it's a solo dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, that sounds dope. Sounds like it could be a nifty little game. So we finished... No, we haven't even... Yeah, we haven't finished this. Right? No. Yes? No. No, we haven't. So that'll be 10 on magic. There we go. Range, that'll be 0. Strength, that'll be 0. Intelligence, we need to change our defense here. We have 3 intelligence on this class, so that'll be 4 on magic, fire, poison, and mystic. There we go. And we need good coats made from both sheep wool and deer hide. Yeah, that makes sense to keep you warmer. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, it looked kind of old. How old is that game? It looks like it's not... What makes you think of doing that? You need to keep your hunting and sheep farming on par. You also need foresters and woodcutters for firewood. Oh, so you can give like people like certain jobs and stuff. Hell yeah. Then after all of those needs are filled, you can add more extras like schools, hospital, herbalists. Very nice. So almost like a, just building a city from scratch, and somewhat like going between the stages of like little huts to big cities, kind of. To know the price difference between the dollar and the Brazilian real, just take $1 and multiply it by 4.95. The value it will give you is in Brazilian reals. Then you can convert it back to dollars and find out how much I will pay for everything. I missed 2012 when it was 1 for 1. Oh shit. So that's basically like about 5 times the price, right? So $65 for you would be like 300 something dollars, pretty much. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I wouldn't say a pack like that's worth 300 something dollars. Hell nah. Hell nah. Nope. Hell no. They need varied food as well. They need less medicine. 10 years old now. Okay, yeah, 10 years. Nice. Yeah, every citizen is basically playing Minecraft. Hell yeah. Yes, yeah, screw that, man. If their studio is doing good and they have wanted to hire me for a while, wouldn't be as bad as AAA, and I'm sure I'd get to have some creative input. Yeah, I mean, if you think that's what you should do, could always think it over though. Think on it for a minute. Could be a good option. If it's a good studio, could be a solid path. And I'm sure you would still have time to do like games that you're working on, right? In your free time. Like, you could still work on like some of your stuff. It just might take longer, right? So every house you build, the woodcutters need to produce wood for it? Hell yeah. It has already reached 6 times more? Fuck that. Hell nah, dude. Hell nah. Their latest game just launched on Switch too? Nice! What's the game? So, 0, 20 rays are about $1? Or you're saying like 0, what? I'm confused. Confused on that one. Okay. So, let's check these stats here. I think this one's done. Yeah. We'll call this sets, what is this one? Necromancer. Necromancer. There we go. Cool. Cool. Yeah, $300 for a game as well. Jeez, yeah, screw that. And I'd just be not playing video games anymore. Like, I don't play video games anymore. They cost too much. Postal Brain Damage? That's the name of the game? Hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard of it. Nah, 0.20 raise is 40. $0.40. That taxes, there's a lot of them here. Yeah, a lot of taxes. Euro it's 6 times more, and dollar it's almost 5 times more. Damn, man. Yeah, I remember hearing not too long ago about Brazil just being kind of fucked on money and stuff. That sucks. That sucks, dude. I'm in a rock and a hard place. Either I hire an artist, which means blowing through savings even faster, or I get another job. I mean, what do you feel like would be the better decision for longevity on top of, like, you know, your own happiness, you know? Because, like, I mean, sadly, money's a thing, and you definitely need money. But it's also like, could you still have enough without having to get a second job? Or getting, you know, getting a job somewhere else. If you're able to make money on internet, though, like game design, then you can ask Western prices for your stuff, though. Yeah, true. Do that. Do that. I don't know, I could pick my game to them and maybe their studio make it with me and funds it. Oh, pitch. That is an option. Maybe you open with that option. Like, since they just released the game, right? Maybe they're open to options right now. Unless they already have other games, like, on deck that they're making. Brazil still owes the USA around trillions of dollars since the beginning of the 2000s, so this won't go away anytime soon. But anyway, I'll be able to buy this pack with a lot of effort and work. Damn, man. Shit, US is in pretty much the same situation, though. We owe everybody money. We owe a shitload of people money. You know what? Let me chill, then I'll be alright. Be right back. I got you, got you. Oh, let me call him, and I'll be right back. Hell yeah. Let's see how it goes. Good luck. This is gonna be our... What the hell is it called? Night Reaver. Night Reaver. Reaver selected. Cool. Yeah, I'm trying to do that and I won't give up. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, that really sucks. Especially, like, wanting to do game dev and stuff. And then, like, wanting packs, like... You know, wanting packs like that would make your workflow, make your life easier in doing it. And then it just costing that much money. Shit's rough. Shit is rough. Alright, I'm just gonna get these buttons set here, and then I'm gonna take a pee break, and then we'll come back and set these stats. This is gonna be night. The night reefer button. We're gonna on clicked, find a bit on clicked. Damn it. There we go. Damn you. There we go. Then set starter stat points. Oh wait, not there. I need to make a custom event. Custom event. This is gonna be a set night reaver. And we'll plug that guy in. Cool. Alright. I have a dream and I won't give up that shit no more. For real? Hey, that's inspirational as hell. Hell yeah, you keep at it. Hey, you keep that kind of attitude, you can make any damn thing happen. For reals though. Pipe Player? What's up, Pipe Player? Hi, nice to be here. Again, question. How do you align nodes vertically? What key do you use? Thanks. Oh, you're talking about what I was just doing? So say you have this guy and say you have this guy. You can highlight them both and press Shift A and it'll move them that way. Say you have this guy and this guy. You can press Shift W and do that. Or say you have this guy and this guy. You can Shift S, bring them down. Or say you have this guy and this guy. You can press Shift D and bring them that way. Yeah. Just Shift plus WASD and it'll align them to the different directions. Pretty nifty. Alright, I'm gonna do a pee break real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Perfect, thank you. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. That's the best way to think about it. Never give up if your heart is set on it. True, I agree. Always chase the dreams. Always. Okay, so this one... Let me look. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All the way down to stealth. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. And then 1, 1, 1, right? Yeah. That'll put us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Level 5. Oh shit. I didn't do XP needed here. Just remember that. Let me grab this one. There we go. Which will also be the same thing here. Cool. So that'll give us 105 health. That'll give us 105 mana. That'll give us 105 stamina. 105 carry weight. That'll give us physical defense of plus endurance. That'll give us 4. For all of these. Yeah, hell yeah. Magic defense. That'll give us 2. For all of this. Melee damage, that'll give us 5, right? Okay, messed up some math here. So that'll be, yeah, we'll do it that way. That'll give us 5 here. That'll give us 0 here. That'll give us 5 here. And 5 on that. Zero on that. That'll give us 5 on that. That'll give us... That's right. That'll give us 10 here. That'll give us 0 here. Hydrate. I shall. Good old water. That'll give us 10. Yep. Then here.
This is a reminder to save your work now, for fuck's sake.
A save? Let's do a save all here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Hell yeah. So that'll give us... Shit, I messed this one up. I didn't finish this one. So that'll give us 10. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And here, that'll give us 0, 10. Yeah, looks like we're good there. Then for here, that'll give us 5. And then dexterity, that gives us defense on... Okay, we already did that. Intelligence, that'll give us 5. And then 2 on ranged. I think we're good. I think we're good. Cool. Let's just... Do we have this one set over here? No. Knight. Reaver selected. Cool. Alright, these damn stats are done. 4 now. Sets. Knight. Reaver. There we go. So now when you click the buttons, it'll give us those stats. Cool. Cool, cool. Class. Cool. Now we gotta display some of those stats over here, right? What are they doing? What are they doing over here? Aren't they displaying those? Yeah, they are. They basically show your stats, all your stuff over here. And your weapons and stuff. And your armor. So we need to make a menu like that. Okay. We'll go ahead and make the widget for it, and I'll work on the menu later. Cause I am getting sleepy. Character creator. This will be our user widget blueprint. Will be character creator stats underscore W canvas panel. Let me actually look. Might not be a bad idea to just... Well, not that, actually. Might not be a bad idea to grab this guy and just resize it. Yeah, let's do that. Delete that guy. Yeah. Then this one, yeah, would duplicate this guy. Collect character, creator, stats, underscore W, and then we'll just delete all of this stuff, and we'll resize the X be about, I don't know, 350. Then we can add this guy over here. Stats. Character creator stats widget. Size the content. We'll anchor it to the right. 0.5, 0.5. Position X. Say negative 300. Negative 250. Yeah, something like that. Robert, yo, what's up, man? What up? What you got going on? We out here working on damn menus. Getting some menu work done for our character creator. It's slow going, but we getting there. Cool, that looks good. Have that menu over there. These over here. Then what we could do is on construct, we can grab our player ref and our character creator stats widget and name. What is that called? Player name text. And then yeah, right here. Not a whole lot, been busy. Haven't opened UE in like a week. You've been making great progress. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, sometimes it gets like that. Sometimes it gets like that. Yeah, we making a little bit of progress. We still got a shit ton to do though. We're like barely started on the character creator. We're like right around the corner from actually starting to be able to manipulate our character, but mostly just been working on this first menu. We still got a lot of stuff to do on this menu right here. Yeah. We haven't done anything as far as the controls on that menu, but yeah, we got a lot of work to do. We just set all our class stats. That was a shit ton of work. Which was where did we do that at? Over here. Yeah, we just did all of this. Yeah. So now we want to set our player name, get player name text. Set text to be player stats, get player stats, player name. We don't have that stat on our component yet. We need to add that. I love the sign camera. Your UI looks awesome. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's yeah, I guess this is the first time you've seen this menu so far, right? Opponents, player stats. Need to add a stat called player name. It's gonna be a text. We'll throw that into base stats. Been learning new ways for the UI. I like it. Definitely a lot different than your series. Yeah, we're doing this series different than what we did on the Soul series. Like as far as UI, it's completely different. We didn't do it the same way at all. Like in this one, we have all of our widgets broken up. all of our stuff separated. And we're joining them in and controlling everything separately. Yeah, so compared to the Soul series, very, very different. But hell yeah. So now we want to come. Where is our player? Let's see. Here, we want to do that. We need a custom event. Player, call it set player name. Set player name. Right here. Yeah, definitely a lot more organized for sure. Yeah. Yeah, definitely need to have it that way too. This character creator is going to be a lot more complicated than the one that we did in the Soul series too. So organization is definitely going to help. For sure. Where is our... We want that one. This guy. Player name. Get player name widgets. Then box. What the hell is it called? Player name text box. And it's change. Or what the hell is it called? Text something. Bind event to on text committed. Do that one. We're gonna add a custom event. Player name committed. I like that. Finally been working with hair and stuff and modeling my weapons and stuff. I actually did it on my mobile phone using Nomad. What is Nomad? I don't think I've ever heard of that. But hell yeah. Hell yeah. What is the... Let me see. On change. What does this one look like? Let me event. Okay. We're gonna get player. No. Get player ref. Player name. Oh, we need player stats. Player name. Set player name. Be the text. Right. Isn't that how that would work? I think. It's print string when we do this. Be this. Give it a little test. Cool. That's exactly what we want. There we go. Set player name. And sure, put it right here. Nomad sculpting? Hell yeah. Nice. I never heard of it. If you ever do like a beat testing phase, I would totally like to try this out. A beat testing phase? What you mean? You mean like player testing and stuff? Beta? Oh, beta testing. I see, I see. Yeah, I mean, we're probably a ways away from anything like that, but yeah, sure. Sure. Player name. Actually, we need to do something here. Uncommitted. We need to set the text of creator stats. This guy. Name. Player name text. Set text. We need to do that here. Set text be this. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see if that works. Should change the text over... Oh, there's no text. Where'd the text go? Oh, there's no name. Come on, we want. Yeah. It works. Cool. These nuts. Yeah. It works. Cool. Cool. Well, I think that's all I'm gonna do. Good enough for now. We will do some more. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'm excited for you, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm excited too, but man, it's gonna be a shit ton of work. This is probably gonna take a long time to get done. This is gonna take a long... We've been going for a month and a half, and it's just like... We don't have hardly anything done. I mean, we have a good bit done, but like... Definitely not even close to even looking like a game yet, though. Not even close. But yeah. So let's see. Alright, yeah. We're just gonna call it here. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. I appreciate everyone for hanging out. And sleep well, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, you have a good one, man. Yep.